about trail braking?
Let's talk about trail braking. I saw a post on Instagram the other day, and it was, what would you do if you're on a bike and you come into a corner too hot? You know, you're already leaning. And I'm not joking, 90% of the comments were trail brake, quote. So I thought, what? Trail brake in the middle of a corner? That's not how trail braking works. So I had a look in the replies and kind of did some digging. And it turns out that most people think that trail braking is just using your back brake. That's it. I mean, aside from the fact that you're leaning over halfway through a corner and going too fast, using your back brake, see you later, you're in the bushes. But it's not trail braking. I mean, I'm no professor when it comes to motorbikes, but I do know a little bit. What trail braking is, it's mostly used on the track. If you use it on the road, then, you know, respect to you. But let's say you're coming up to a corner, you put your brakes on hard coming in, and then as you're leaning, you gently let off your brakes as you're going around the corner. So the more you lean, the more you release the brake gradually. I'm not entirely sure why it makes you quicker. I think it's because you can brake later and harder. They say on the track you should be either on the throttle or on the brake. And the harder you brake, the later you brake, the more you're on the throttle. So it makes sense. But one thing trail braking isn't, is just using the back brake. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.